everybody.
It's your man Billy Blessed, and we're in the building. This is the room.
This is the room, and you know what we do in the room. We make it do what it do because we do what we do because we are who we are who, and you are you too.
Mars.
And I do what you do, but not what you do, because it's me and not you, and you see through what I do.
Spoken words.
But in real life, not my Jazz and the Jasmine Taz lifestyle. We are here, and I'm so elated. Hello, to have Kelektiv Media Group in the building.
Okay.
Hashtag no them know you.
KMG forever.
Forever. Uh-oh. They are ready. So guys, welcome.
Thank you.
We are so happy to have. Y'all doing sign language? Y'all throwing up them signs. Okay.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
it
y'all
looks like.
Sign language.
Y'all
K, M, G.
They done turned us into thugs.
I got y'all throwing them signs. What it do?
Mark.
If Pyrus and Crips all got along.
If you can't hear us, you now know we K, M, G.
Y'all better go get your sign language books.
I learned in first
Mark.
grade. Me too.
Buster.
And
Mark
Mommy had, we had
Buster.
books and
Okay.
DC Public Schools.
Well, to my left, we have introduce yourself in that order. Ladies first.
Your far left?
My far
Start
left.
with your far left.
Far left. This is Nikki.
Nikki Frazier, Vice President KMG. Woohoo. Jazzy Vance, COO KMG. Woohoo.
This your boy Direct. CIO KMG.
Brandon Super Coop Cooper, presidents.
Whoop, whoop.
We out here
Out here in these streets.
in these streets.
In these streets.
Film life.
Hashtag know them, hashtag know you. So you guys, I feel so comfortable with you all because
Of course.
you are the bestest. And again, you are awesome, if I do say so myself.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're
And
far
you're
too
talented.
kind. And talented.
You're awesome
Thank
too.
you.
You know that,
You're
right?
amazing.
You're the awesomest. And you're awesome because you're Billy Blessed. I don't know what if that's blessed in a good way or blessed in a blessed way. But
Definitely.
He
Billy Blessed.
humble.
We're blessed.
He humble,
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
He
So
humble.
We appreciate y'all giving us this platform.
No doubt. I'm just thankful to have it for you all to come and share what you all do. Guys, I know that you know, every time I be like, oh, I'm on set, I'm doing something,
Should be with us.
I'm with these
In the
wonderful
trenches.
I stole her.
individuals.
I
And
stole her.
I'm not mad at it, you know what I
I
mean?
stole
My
her.
mother sounded kind of tart today when I said, oh, I'm doing makeup. She was like, are you on set? And I'm like, no, Mom, no, on set. She's like, oh, okay.
Like,
Like,
all right,
yeah.
then.
Like,
Let me know when you want
They
that.
can come to my house anytime. Anytime.
We'll be back
anytime.
soon. We will be back soon.
Okay,
Your mom
awesome.
is amazing too. She is.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Mom, for accommodating us.
Thank you, Mom.
She doesn't mind. So, where did Kelektiv Media Group come from? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. How did you all start? Like,
Okay, long, 2 years ago. Well, it started, I guess, an idea. A few of us got together. We were shooting. It was like an ad hoc put together. And then we clicked. Like, we thought it would be a one-time thing. You know, you meet people, whatever, work with them one time, you never see them again, or maybe you never want to see them again. But we clicked, and all of a sudden it was like instant family. So that turned into other film opportunities, and then it was like, hey, yo, we should start a company. I think that was Direct. So from that, we collaborated more, and we actually started a company, and we've been together since August of 2016.
2016. So, how many films, features, videos, how many do you all have under your belt?
Together?
Mm-hmm. Collectively.
Under Kelektiv or
Yeah, Collective.
Super Coop.
is
He's
super.
Super Coop is Super Coop.
But no, I say about 6 strong.
6 strong.
6 strong.
Okay.
And
Now,
a lot more to come.
Mine is Christmas, going home, single in the city. We just did the A-Rock music video, Never Had. What's that? Full.
About to do Blade.
Speculations.
District
Abductions. King.
I'm more than 6.
Yeah,
Blade.
that's 6.
Yeah.
We get ready to shoot Blade. We start shooting Blade the end of this month.
Yeah.
That Blade fan fiction film.
Yeah,
Watch
man.
out for it's gonna be it.
Make
We about
some noise
to put
already.
Blade back on the map.
You gotta
You
do
know
the
what I'm
Instagram.
And then
Oh yeah, shout out to Instagram.
Yeah, at Eric_Blade_Brooks. Eric Blade Brooks.
Eric Blade Brooks.
with underscores in
With
between.
Eric _
Blade.
Blade _ Brooks.
And it's spelled just like
Just
it's
like
supposed
that.
to be.
Do you know how to spell?
Eric's not spelled with a Y.
It's
Or
ERIC. No.
Okay.
ERIC. ERIC. The way that it originally is spelled, not the way your mama's mama or
Your cousin.
You got add.
Okay, so when you
Yeah.
all get nervous,
Never.
I don't think we do.
you don't?
We feed off each
Not
other.
it. I do,
You do.
but
Must
it's
not
not
say
on.
I
It's 'cause
Never
she's a
get
girly girl,
nervous.
that's why.
It's not because I'm a girly girl. I don't get nervous like on set or shooting. I get nervous in the writing stage.
Okay, how do you prepare for your writing stage? Because I know it's not easy
It's
just
no-
to
For me, it's no.
Yeah.
What do you mean prepare? Like
Just
I
write.
sit down, dear
Oh.
diary.
no,
Nah.
it just
No.
no, it doesn't work like that. I have to because my creativity is not planned. So it's like, oh, I have this idea. Like I was at work one day and I wasn't at work.
You was just
home.
you at home.
Yeah, I was
Come
on my
on,
lunch
lunch break.
You called me on your lunch break. What are you talking about?
Right.
Oh.
I was on my lunch break and
When we break.
I was like,
All right.
cool, I just wrote this treatment. I'm gonna send it to you. You gotta check it out. Tell me what you think. And he was like, oh, yo, we gotta shoot that. So there's no, and then I jump back into what I'm doing, and then from the treatment or the idea, then I go home and be like, all right, and then I'll just start typing. But the nervous is after, like I'll know, like, oh yeah. But then after it's done, and then everybody's like, all right, let's do it. I'm like, is anybody else gonna like this? So my nervous is that. So, but when we're filming, there's no.
So do you all
Nervous
come
about-
together with the name Kelektiv? Was that based upon you all collectively joined one another and became a mass production?
And then we had to urbanize it, so it can't be.
It's the
Find a way
phonetic spelling of
phonetic.
collective.
It was your
from the dictionary.
your grandmother's grandmother, and it was like collective or whatever, like that
You had to
kind
add
of
some
collective.
spice to it.
Okay, so
Not collective, but collective
Collective, like
Yeah.
my stuff be with the Z. You guys are with the V.
and a K.
The V and a K.
And a
mean,
K.
why
You gotta
not?
roll that
Yeah.
E.
It's not.
Let
It's
E.
not.
Collect.
No, it's not KOLLT.
Collect.
Collective.
K-E-L-E-K.
Can we all say it together?
T-I-V. Media Group.
I lost my
I forgot. I know. Okay, let's do
Stop.
it again. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna fix it. Let's do it.
Anyway,
K-E-L-E-K.
Stop.
Go.
I broke it.
K-E-L-E-K. T-I-V. Media Group.
What?
Y'all gonna do a commercial?
No.
No.
I have to do a
Not that type of
commercial.
commercial.
Yes, we are.
We're
Yes, we are. I sang that and sit there. Everybody was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then we said we were gonna. That's gonna be our jingle.
Yeah, not with you singing it like that.
Well,
We're gonna get it
Okay.
together though.
I'm a filmmaker, not a singer. The blessed thing about
Yes.
the
yes,
blessed
yes.
thing about all of us though are that we are writers.
Okay.
So, and I guess everybody's journey with writing is different. But when you work with writers, it's better on set because you get to know like the personality. Like I can tell direct from what he writes,
Okay.
and vice versa. And nervousness is. It's like when you finish writing and then you send it to the group, and you're like,
The feedback is.
You
are
want
they
to
gonna like it? Are they gonna like it? And
Have
you're
you
like,
ever turned anything in the group and like?
I took something to him one time, and he was like, I mean, that just seemed like, it's real, like, depressing. And I'm like, how was it how did you get depressing out of that? It was so.
Well, what?
not
I mean,
deep.
Well,
Was
look
it
at-
like
Go ahead.
in a dark, stormy night?
No,
and
it was
sitting in their
about
room
two
crying?
people who online was dating. It was actually kind of like the movie that Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan did.
Sleepless in
Oh,
Seattle.
yes.
So
No,
let me ask you-
not Sleepless in Seattle. It was the one, the internet one.
When
got
Harry
mail?
met
Oh,
Sally.
you
When
got
Harry
mail.
met Sally, it's on the line of that. That's not
Was it Tom
depressing.
When Harry Met Sally,
not-
that wasn't
That
Internet
was
Day.
Tom
Yeah.
Hanks.
No, that was Sleepless in
That was
Seattle.
Sleepless in
But on that
Seattle.
note, how much of your writing do you
That wasn't Sleepless.
Sleepless in Seattle? Because his son called into a radio station.
No, that he didn't have a
Oh,
son.
he did-
Listen,
So,
trust me when I'm saying
you
it's
got
Harry
mail.
met Sally.
You
It was
got
mail.
That was Meg Ryan.
Oh,
Yes,
you
you
got
got mail.
Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks.
That wasn't Tom Hanks.
No,
That was
it
the
wasn't
other
Tom.
bald head.
That was
What's his
Bill
name?
not Bill.
Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal
Billy
was.
Crystal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because there was the scene
Yeah.
in the restaurant with
Whoa.
Billy
Yeah,
Crystal.
when the
When
girl
Harry
has-
met
when
Sally,
she-
there's a scene in the
breathing.
restaurant.
Oh, you're
with-
saying-
Orgasm.
With, okay,
Oh,
listen,
Sleepless
Say
in
that on the
Seattle,
radio
the
show?
son called into the radio
No,
station.
there's
My
not.
dad needs a
You Got Mail was the whole internet thing.
AOL.
It's You Got Mail
With
with,
Tom
Meg
Hanks
Ryan and
and-
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
what I said. It's
You're
Meg
right.
Ryan, Tom
You're right.
Hanks, and she had a bookstore, and he went to the bookstore,
Yes.
and they was online.
'Cause he was
and
gonna
then
close
she
the
didn't
bookstore.
know that he was the one who
Closing the
was closing
bookstore.
her
Yes,
down.
yes.
And then he went to meet her and found out it was her. And when he saw that it was her, he started playing with her, like, oh, I know it's her now. So he started tricking her.
Mhm.
So it was literally almost a remake of that
Okay,
in
so
its own different thing. He was like, that's so depressing. And
so
I'm
how
like,
much of that came
dude,
from?
how did you
I don't
get
even
the...
recall.
You don't remember.
You probably really didn't read it.
You
That's
probably
probably
like,
why.
oh, just the name
No,
of it is depressing.
no, he
He's like the name. What
He
was the
did like
name?
you and just read
The
the last
name of
page.
it was that's not what I do. I start from the back. There's a difference. I read it. I like to start from the back. No, I just like to start.
I do
How you
too.
gonna put the punchline before the joke?
Yeah.
He doesn't read the scripts.
I do read the scripts.
He do.
I just read them at my leisure.
Well,
I read them as they come
you,
along.
well, apparently you told me you was like, that's depressing. You was like, I was like, okay, whatever. Let me put that to the side. Next, mine is Christmas, and then
And what did I say? I was like, this is dope. This is it.
Yeah.
This is the money.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, we can be honest with each other.
yeah,
And that's good, and that's what you need. Collectively.
You just
I did.
We need some type of.
I do. So I can go.
yeah, we tried sound effects and it didn't work.
It didn't work.
It didn't-
Crashed and burned.
I get my drumsticks over there. Oh,
We used to be full of props,
yeah, but
drop
man,
mics and all of that, and it just kind of was like, yeah.
No.
all that stuff. Yeah, we used to be extra. Still extra. Because the other week I had a meltdown about getting
So this
old.
is toned down.
This is matured in season.
Yeah.
This is the point where people can follow us along a little bit.
Right.
A lot of the times we get into these moments, kind of like you guys, where it's just you all.
Oh,
It
you
was
know,
just.
Yeah.
You have no.
Everybody's
idea.
just sitting there
No,
looking
you
like,
have no
okay,
idea.
Wait, what are they
I don't know what
doing?
I'm watching, but this is good.
This is just interesting. You know what I mean? It's just us having Will and our conversation. You know what I'm saying? But back to
Well, that was the one. So that was the one time he said. But it's still. I mean, I sent it to somebody else who was like, "Yo, this is dope," and da da da. And I'm
It's
like,
always one.
was
It's
it?
always,
Yeah, it's always one.
one. But I think it was more like a treatment. It's not like it was scripted, and I didn't get to break it. I just did it, the gist of it. So
So you weren't
Sometimes.
emotionally invested. So
I'm emotionally invested in everything I write because everything that I write is personal and has some sometimes a lot of it is true or part of an experience. So it's all personal. It's just I'll get back to it, and when I'm able to break it down a little better.
that was gonna be my next question.
Or maybe if he reads it this time.
He'll be in a better space to understand.
Super Cook just gave you the look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He gave you the look like, don't do it. Like, stop.
I reckon I'm used to that.
She's my headache.
You're my headache.
But at the end of the day,
See, we're
they
about to
love
start
each
already.
other. They love each other, guys. It's just like brother sister love.
That
Yeah.
is
No, I get that.
It went
from
from
you.
like it's going like that.
No, cause like, cause last week y'all, you was just like, no, and I'm just like, Jazzy, woo 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 woo.
I was like, no.
No, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I'm like, no,
Jazzy
Jazzy.
is very passionate.
But there's nothing wrong about being passionate about your vision. So, what is the next step for Kelektiv? What is the big vision? What is your? Well, I want to know what's y'all Black Panther.
To become a household name.
Our Black Panther, I don't think we have a Black Panther yet. Our content is so diverse that we tackle everything. So actually, probably I would say the next biggest project is either going to be a romantic comedy by this one, or I got a project called District Abductions that is tackling sex trafficking and runaway girls and everything like that.
Oh,
That's
the one that
good.
that I have to send to them, the school.
Yeah.
They have one that's gonna be very something people can relate to.
Yeah.
Then he's big on. Well, we both kind of big on sci-fi and action. So his baby is Blade. He's gonna play Blade Brown. I mean Blade Brooks.
Blade Brown.
Eric Blade Brown.
Eric,
Low down, dirty Blade Brown.
We're gonna do a remix of Blade Brown. So
Jive, turkey.
And then Nikki has Going Home. She right now turning that into a feature.
Nikki likes to write a lot of drama.
Yeah, I'm a drama girl.
The
You're
seriousness,
drama queen.
like the seriousness, drama
Yeah.
Cause
type.
that Going Home. Once I saw
The air.
I'm like,
Oh my God, me too.
The clip
Oh,
of-
and that's all I was telling her. Like everybody's like, oh
Yeah.
my goodness. And then they turn to me. I showed it to like 3 people, and they was like, and I was like, what? You
Right.
knew? Of course I knew.
right.
You know.
I'm just like,
And he's what do you sci-fi and he's likes the hood movies.
I want to bring.
He
I wanna
writes
bring-
the Boys in the
See,
Hood.
this is-
Like
this
he's
is
like
my
the
thing.
street sci-fi.
Yeah,
This
street
is my
sci-fi
thing, like,
and Boys in the Hood.
I feel like this generation of youth,
Mm-hmm.
you can't preach to them, so you gotta embed the message in something that
Something
they
other than-
see.
yeah.
And they
So I want
relate
to
to
bring
it.
back, the Boys in the Hoods and the Minister Societies and things like that, and embed the message, kind of like how Black Panther did. Like Black Panther, it was good on the surface, but if you really watch it and pay
Yeah.
attention to the
It was
subtext, there's a lot of
subtext.
subtext in that movie that is very, very prevalent to
To
society
now.
today,
Yeah.
and even you know what I'm saying, just in general. So that's really what I want to bring back, those type of movies, because you don't see that type of quality content online, and at the same time be able to educate somebody through entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Message.
really what I'm trying to do.
message.
Okay, so while we have you guys here, let's talk about the projects that are out or coming out right now. So we're talking about the Going Home and
Mine is Christmas.
Minus Christmas,
Singing in the
which
City.
are hilarious. Please, so each one of you kind of talk about your individual projects. I know each one of you
Because
kind of
y'all did.
spearhead.
So you want to go first? Me? No? You?
Yeah, some people say we submitted.
Yeah,
No,
y'all
no, no,
submitted.
yeah,
You
yeah,
submitted.
we
So
were
they
there.
submitted to the American Black Film Festival. So we're very confident.
HBO competitive category.
category.
All right.
Solid.
So we're very proud of our work. It was a lot of work, but well worth it. It feels like giving birth.
Pushing it out.
Pushing it out, boy. I tell you.
We haven't really got any bad reviews on it, so and
Yeah,
it was
no, you
our
won't.
first.
You won't.
It was our first long form project over 15 minutes of us working together over a long period of time to put it together and editing
It didn't
Cast
seem that
it was-
long.
It was.
and yeah.
You know, it didn't seem that long.
What does it not long?
I mean,
This one right
I'm
here.
I didn't know a year went by.
Oh, that's true.
The
I
singing, the
didn't
singing,
share. I didn't know that was a year.
Yeah, we're singing the same.
So I was sitting there like,
But with Minus Christmas, it's not. So Nikki wrote because a while ago, the job was for everybody to write a short, right? And I struggled with that because I was like, I can't write a short. I don't know how to write a short. Like I can't, because I'm so detailed. It's so hard for me to condense a short. So Nikki had Going Home. She had written a short. Direct had written a short. Everybody had a short but me. So I was like, forget it. I just don't have a short. And so I did Minus Christmas, and I scripted it. So it's almost at 60 pages now.
okay.
I think when I think it was at 45 when I had to shorten it. And so I was like, cool. Oh, I can be done. Let's because they have they have a feature category.
Okay.
So he's like, with what? We don't have time to do that. Like, you can't, you're going to have to do it in the short. And I can't. How am I shorting mine this Christmas? I can't. And so I ended up getting on his nerve. Because I remember that day I called you from work. Oh, Dad was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. He was like, okay, fine, then don't do it. What do you mean don't do it? How you just going to tell me not to do it? I was like, fine. I got off the phone. I went outside. No, I know. I went outside. I'm serious.
Because you get your mind like.
I had to walk around. I was walking around the block saying, okay, Josh, get it together. How you going to do this? And then I was like, please help me, God, please. Because he said, just forget it then. And I was like, I don't want to do that. And then I got back to my desk and instantly I was like, oh. And then I just, it just came. So that's the part of the process that's like frustrating, like, you know, but then.
So you just gotta know how to motivate her. That's
Yeah, just say, well, then don't do it.
And I'm like, what? That's a challenge. You don't tell me not to do nothing. Now I have to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, he knows how to push your buttons.
You
habitual button pusher.
Button, 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 button. So, Nikki, yeah.
Just wipe it off.
I mean, that does nothing.
Oh, well.
It's okay. Woo, 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 woo.
Hey.
So then maybe he can do
ABC
it.
Blackout. You just got ABC Blackout.
That's okay.
Shields for life, okay? Let's call it that.
I take it all. It's
Yeah.
okay.
So,
So
back to
Nick,
the question.
Nikki's our mediator.
I
The
am.
happy place.
It
What's the question
helps
again?
that I have training in mediation with this.
What do you do? So your background. So right, what's your background? Starting with you, Direct.
My background is in film, music, acting. I'm an artist. I don't know. I do a lot.
You do a lot. I know. Like,
DJ.
how do you fit all of this into your time schedule? Like, all of you, like, you all have lives outside of this. This is a lot. Running a production company is a lot. How do you maintain and keep everything together?
I don't believe in the clock, and I don't believe in time. When you like what you do, it's not an issue. But you know, it's not like you gotta make time to do something.
Right.
If
You
you
just
like
do
it,
it.
you just do it.
I don't have a life anymore, so like I have time now. I really don't, seriously.
I
'Cause
look
my-
at moguls and people like Beyonce and Jay-Z,
Right.
like we all got the same 24 hours in
We
the day.
do.
So it's all about how you maximize your time at the end of the day.
It
so,
is all
you
about
know,
what you want.
Yeah.
So do you, how many
It's
hours
about
sleep
what
do
you
you all
want.
get? I know I
Get it when it comes.
Man,
I
I'm
know.
probably
He doesn't
asleep.
get any sleep. But
I'm probably
I think I
average
get
three
If I
hours
get
with
6,
that.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh.
It's
a
joy.
Good, it's a
Really?
Like, ooh.
It's just,
I mean,
it's just sleep when you sleep.
Yeah.
I fairly
I don't
get
even.
them same.
But it's so exciting, and I can get it as an artist, as someone. I love what I do, so I don't mind it. But at the end of the day, when you go home, do you have a moment like, dang, I don't want to do this anymore?
No, no.
No.
Every moment.
Good.
I mean, I've had this. I've had this feeling since I could remember. So whenever I can control my own thoughts, but 5 years old, I don't know. I knew this is what I wanted to do. So mine is, I don't want to do this anymore. Mine is, I can't wait to do more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when we not on set.
That's
I
what I
know,
was
it's
gonna
so
say.
And
boring.
no,
Yeah,
it's so
boring.
No, because
Yeah.
it's crazy because I'll
We
be on
went- we
set
went a
and when
while,
he
and it
gets
was
on my
like,
nerve,
oh
I'll be
my
like, oh, he's getting on my nerve. Oh my God, I can't wait till tomorrow. You know,
It's like
it's
sometimes-
never.
It's fun. I'm
Sometimes
like,
yeah.
when we get home to the house, I'll be looking at the camera like, dang, when we gonna shoot again?
I know.
I'm like, I'm ready to do
We
some makeup. I'm
literally
like,
was
where they at?
shooting
Yeah.
for like 12 or 14 hours. I'll go home, dump the footage, start editing or
Like, you're quick.
Yeah.
And I'll
You're quick.
put some in the group like, yo, this joint looks dope. Like,
and we all up like,
Like,
Look
we
at
want
that.
to see it.
Like, just send it. Like, that's not fair. He's like, oh, yo, this looks
Yeah.
good.
so for
And the three
significant
of us are
others,
like-
we gotta, it's like, oh, you on your phone again? You on your phone again?
It'd be going off.
I'm
That's
probably
what
on
we used to.
24 hours out of there.
But yeah, so you got, you
I
have
don't
some
have that
things like
issue.
because this is your passion, so
I don't
you
have
in,
that
With
issue.
passion and your purpose.
and we bring them on. I mean, everybody's in. If you with us,
Yeah.
You
do
will.
it. Yeah, you come on set,
You
get
work
ready. grab this.
You gonna be with it or you not, and if you're not,
Yeah, you gotta kick rocks.
Go get something else.
This
Simple as that.
train not stopping for
It's
nobody. You hear me?
No,
Nobody.
AMG Express.
And though we only been together for a short period of time, like it's a lot of stuff we can't even talk about right now. That this next year, this third year, like the second year coming up, we in the middle of this second year right now, and it's already crazy. This time next year, it's gonna be
bananas and pajamas.
Well, we're gonna be filming a full feature of mine this Christmas and trying to get it in September, between September and October, and that's gonna be, you're gonna be busy, girl.
So while you're doing that, let everybody know what's coming out and when it's coming out, or when they can see it.
Well, they won't. The short films that we submitted to ABFF and other festivals, it won't be
till
able.
the festival circuit is over.
Right,
Okay.
we have to wait till the festival circuit is over because.
So we feel special that we got to see it.
You
every
did.
day.
Yes, you did.
So
Exclusive viewing.
Okay.
It can't be publicly shown. It
Pay
can't
to
be
be
on
us.
any type of
Look.
platforms. No television. No social media. No
Y'all got that
YouTube.
VIP.
No. Yeah. So we
Right.
can't. We
Okay.
aren't allowed
Because if
to
it gets
get it.
picked up, then
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we're not-
exclusivity.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're not allowed to leak it. But once the festivals are over, I mean, I probably, as far as for mine this Christmas, I probably wouldn't, just because I want to go ahead and shoot the full feature for it. So I'll just wait till then, because you give a little bit. I'm like, I don't want to see, just I'll wait and let everybody come see the full feature. But then the other ones can be like, well, Sing on the City is episodic anyway, so we'll go back in and finish, start filming the rest of the episodes for that.
Going
but
home
the
like
way-
a show, cause
she'll be
but
able to show
because
going home.
what the story is,
she needs
is
to. I keep
so
telling her she
deep.
needs to write. She needs to
You gotta
write a
finish
full
it.
feature for that.
Yeah, I got it.
She started as a short, but you need to.
It could be episodic.
Going,
though.
it's, going home could be.
Because you can follow the individual lives of
Right.
Yeah.
Each person.
Yeah.
It's a story
That's
behind
deep.
all
And that's deep.
of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't even,
crap.
y'all don't even know. That's short. It was like that. You sitting there and you watching and you feeling a certain kind of way and you all torn up and you sad and all of a sudden you like, my God, how could this happen?
Yeah.
And and just the characters, each person, it's
So
hilarious.
she needs to go ahead and do that.
I'm the editor. Like that's one thing about we talked about background or whatever. So probably as women too, like we are so supportive of everybody else.
But
Take the
not
time
too
to
much
do
of yourself.
for yourself is kind of hard. But I have started that process, and I'm glad to have this team, around me, so I can actually do that and know that I'm worthy of what everybody else has. But I have another that I'm 30 pages into also, which is Getting Out. So that's also drama, but
Getting
about
out.
Yeah, it's good too.
it's not Get
Oh,
Out.
okay.
It's Get It Out.
It's
I'm
Getting-
probably gonna change the name, but for right now,
That's your working title.
That's
That's
your
a working title.
That's part two.
or whatever.
I like it though, because that's publicity.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Oh, that's good too.
like, yeah,
Getting out.
Getting out. Like,
Getting out of the Get Out.
They said get out. Now
Well, I
you
didn't see
taking
Get Out. I didn't see
You
Get
didn't
Out.
see I didn't see Get Out
No,
either.
it's scary. I
never
don't
saw
like
Get Out?
scary movies.
I didn't see Get Out, and I didn't see Get Out. Not
Wait a
because
minute.
I
Y'all the last two?
I didn't see Get Out not because it was scary. I didn't see Get Out because I'm still having an issue with the idea that it's black people being enslaved. Like, you know what I mean? And the whole idea is that it's a horror movie.
But you know
No,
that's
it's
like
really-
true.
It's
like,
more of a
No, I
psycho-
get
It's,
that.
it's more of a psycho thriller, but
It's
it's
a
not
psycho.
scary.
It's
No,
not
I don't believe
I
it.
wasn't thinking.
Everybody
I was
keeps
just-
changing it.
It's-
I don't think. I didn't
But
think it was
to me,
scary.
And I
it's a
don't
real
think it's
lifestyle
scary.
about.
It's real life.
It's real
And that's the
life.
part. That's the
It's
part
real
that.
life.
That's the part that
But what's
bothered me the
thriller?
most.
Like, why?
Is
what-
that
why do you
in
think
real
it's so scary?
life,
because real life
we
is
just
scary.
actually made a movie
it's
about
not.
black people being enslaved. Whether it's psychologically, and really we all know psychologically black people are kind of still enslaved. But we just made a movie about this thing. And
And it's true.
at that moment when it came out, it was too much for me. So I was like, you know what, I'm putting this on the back
But the
burner.
fact that a black writer
Mm.
put that together
Mhm.
with, us in mind. So us watching it, you know, like I'm pretty sure there's subtleties in that.
Well, thank you for telling me because I didn't know it was a black writer.
Yeah.
I just saw it was a white.
film.
I saw it was a white film
He
company,
just won an Oscar
and I
for
sat
that.
down.
He just
I didn't watch the
No,
Oscar
no.
either.
He won an
just
Oscar for
won
best
the-
original screenplay.
Yes, he
Okay.
did.
Okay.
First black.
I just clapped.
The
First
first
black.
black.
I just clapped.
Well, now I
To
have
win
to
that
change
Oscar
my
for that category.
position and I
Please
will go
change your
see it.
position
Yeah,
because
I will watch it.
it's
One
phenomenal.
is one the same thing like you were saying with Black Panther.
So then you have to see it because it's not scary.
I don't believe you.
It's
a
not
lot of
scary.
subtext.
It's not scary. And I'm a scaredy cat. And
Come on, Josh.
I'm a scaredy cat, Jossie. And I watched it
There's a
twice.
lot of hidden messages and a lot of subtext in the film.
Is it gonna make me jump?
No,
it's not.
No.
it's not a scary
No,
movie.
watch it in the daylight. Watch it in the daylight.
Nah,
Yeah,
there's-
you gotta
there's
get
nothing
scared.
just on psychological.
You know what?
She
I'm gonna
talking
tell
at,
you know what?
Spider.
I'm
if
not
it's
gonna lie.
scary and I jump one time, all of y'all are coming over to sleep in my room with me for
I
30
do it.
days until I can get it
30
together.
days.
And we're gonna turn
30
it into a
days
movie.
every
I can't
quarter.
find 30 days.
A 30-day
We're
movie.
gonna start
It's called-
that.
Not 30 days.
movie.
I won't be able to go to sleep. Y'all don't
Yes, you
understand.
will. Believe me, I
It's
live
not
alone.
a scary movie.
It's not that bad, y'all. See, I
We'll
watched
We'll
it.
do one
I
night
watched
and I'll
it
get you a
during
box
the
of chamomile
day.
tea.
I watched it
You
during
don't
the
know
day.
what I
We'll
went
have a
through
movie night.
with the clown movie.
No,
I
no,
came
no,
Oh
no,
my
no.
in
gosh,
the house.
the clown
Yeah.
movie.
I couldn't go in the
Yo.
house.
Forget about Yellow Man.
Oh, Yellow
Man.
Man. Yo, so I had
Yellow
saw it on Priya's page, and I was like, yo, Priya, I seen you. She's like, shh.
No, let me tell you.
Oh my
He
God.
was like, "Oh, watch it." So I'm in the
Crazy.
car. It's dark. I'm in the car. I'm watching
I be
it.
jacked up at work because I gotta walk through a garage.
I
I be jacked up because I'm scaredy cat.
had
And I'm
to-
sitting
I
up
had to
here,
watch-
and they got all these white cars in the garage, and I'm walking, and I'm like, catching my breath, like I'm hearing footsteps. This bama going come walk behind me, all stealth like. I said, seriously? How are you? Like, announce yourself. I'm like, you don't know Yellow Man be in the garage?
I was
I'm
like,
so
too real.
scared because, and I think the crazy thing is, I was there. I was there.
You was there.
I was there. But when I watched it, and then this thing came, and I was like, oh, I turned it off. Coop was like, what's
Why?
that?
Let
I
me
was like,
ask
I'm
you
scared.
why.
I was almost crying. I was like, I
Because
can't go
like
home.
when I was sitting up there watching it, again, when I saw it on the page, I was like, and then when I saw it again, I was like,
Really? Well, maybe because it's
Why?
like it's half done, so it's like
Halloween. We can get that out.
We
Halloween.
can
We
put
can
that
get
out.
that.
because it's scary.
really.
It's scary.
I mean,
we gotta
The
get
consensus is
that
I
out.
have to put it
Figure it
out.
out.
so
You
I
do.
appreciate it.
Because like in real life,
No,
if I'm in the
real life.
garage, I'm not gonna be like, hello, like, hello. Like, I'm getting back in my car. I'm like, run you over. Okay, Yellow Man.
But we
Okay.
cracked up in that garage. That garage
We
was
was-
so
It's supposed to be a
funny.
horror comedy.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
This
it's
one
bad.
right
A horror
here,
comedy.
and the
In the clown suit running with the bat.
That was you?
Yeah.
It's a stunt double clown.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
You
two
got
of
an
them, but it was
actual, the
a-
actual
yeah.
actor for
I hate
Yellow Man,
clowns.
but he played a stunt double.
Yeah.
That
'cause
job
he had
was
to be a little-
hilarious.
little
Yeah, he had to
funny.
have some swag in him.
Okay.
So he was a
So I
swag.
had-
No.
Yeah.
I had to
So
give
he
him
was like,
swag.
give me that suit.
Yeah.
He put the suit on, was like, and all you see is these big flippers.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
But the
I had
clown
swag
ran
in it.
out the boot though.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
shoe,
yeah,
that
he ran
yeah,
out the
I
shoe,
cracked
yeah.
up.
Oh my God.
So-
But we
I can
have
watch it over and over.
we do have a production coming up. It's pretty big.
Can't talk about it. Want to talk about it?
No, we can talk about
We
it.
can talk about it.
about it.
We can talk
Talk
about it.
about it.
So it's
talk about it, talk
it's a book called Backdoor Tales, and it has two stories in it. Well, the first story is called Lipstick
That's
Um,
Brownie Ray.
by Brownie Ray, and
Shout out,
she
shout
came.
out to Brownie.
She-
What's up, boo? We know you
We
watching,
love
boo.
you.
We know you watching.
Right,
She came to us through direct, and
She loves us.
we just clicked like this, and so Nikki and I wrote the teleplay, and we just finished scripting that, and we had our first pre-production meeting today. So we will be filming.
Casting soon, April 7th.
Yeah.
April
Look out for
7th.
our casting call.
Yes, I will send all that information out, but it's going to be it's going to be a big production.
DC based production.
DC
Okay.
based, and so we'll be filming. You'll be ready because we'll be filming from
It's gonna be sexy.
Very
May
sexy.
17th through May
And a lot of
23rd.
blood.
We'll be
And
filming. It's gory.
gory.
It's
Okay.
it's erotic, and it's gory, and it's suspenseful, and it's dramatic, and it's romance. So it's like
all those things right
It's
into one.
conniving.
Something you ain't never seen before.
Really, like I'm like listening, like I've never.
Betrayal.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something you ain't never seen.
That's everyday life.
Yeah, it's a really, really good show. And actually, if you want to, you can just purchase the book. If you want to know what we will be filming about, and if you want to know the story that Nikki and I scripted, it's called, the name of the book is Backdoor Tales, and the first story is Lipstick. And
On
that's
Amazon.
Amazon.com.
Make
And
sure y'all
pick it up.
the writer again
See
is
that?
Surprise. So,
Great.
but that's what we have coming up, and
That's been my life.
we're filming
It's been out.
Blade. We're filming Blade, and
Get
are we
it
festival
started.
submitting that, or are we gonna
can.
go ahead and put
Whatever
that out?
Whatever
The
festival
New York
is,
Urban,
Okay.
Festival.
No, I was getting ready to say that would come out, but if we're putting in the festival, you'll have to wait till
we also
That's the Mr.
got a
Sunday.
feature coming out called Candy Stripes. I don't know if it's gonna be out this year, but
probably next summer. We'll
If
probably
you know
start
what-
filming it.
just Google what a candy stripe is, and
Oh, it's scary.
well, no, it's
You
not.
know
It's
what a
not.
candy strip
You don't know what
It's
a candy stripe is?
It's a nurse.
In the hospital?
It's a
Yeah.
nurse.
Yeah, but it's
Scary
not
nurse.
scary. It's not scary at
Not
all.
scary nurse.
No.
It's called Candy Stripes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the lines of disorderly,
The Disorderlies.
the
Oh,
disorderlies
with
with
the
the
fat
fat
boys.
boys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So it's
that's fine.
comedy, and it's
Yeah.
like,
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was a
That was
good
fun.
joint.
I like that one.
That was a
so
good
it'll
joint.
be something like that. But we have a lot of, it's
We working, man.
we are working. It's so much. I have, like, I mean, probably like 5 different things I'm in the middle of writing now, along with finishing up mine this Christmas and writing for Single in the City, and that's just how like we doing it.
I got 3 more. The top secret.
Gracious.
Yeah.
Got 3 more.
Yeah.
When do you split?
My passion project, Brass
Brass
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Brass Cowboys.
Brass Cowboys. That's
The
gonna be
Brass
our, that's gonna be our
Cowboys.
sci-fi joint right there.
Okay.
Can I just be? Can I be in it? I want to just ride a horse.
Yeah, Brass Cowboys.
Brass Cowboys.
That means no.
Yeah.
All right. I like that.
Animal.
I like horses.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sci-fi western.
A sci-fi western.
Yes.
Yeah,
With me and Coop, my partner, on
Right.
writing that up.
yeah.
Okay.
With my partner on writing that up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cause that's
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
we my partner on writing
It's gonna be a whole like dystopian future.
So that's just like what movie? That movie
Will
with
Smith.
Will Smith.
Will Smith
The
and
movie with Will
yeah.
Smith.
Wild Wild West.
Not really,
Wild
not
Wild
really.
West.
Really, but
It's more like, you ever watch anime?
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop
Okay.
meets Star Wars,
Okay.
meets
Full
Blade
Metal
Runner,
Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist,
Yeah.
Blade Runner.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Y'all are intense.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
Y'all are
dope.
doing
Got some
some
joints.
major
We got
things.
some joints on the way, man.
What does the next 5 years look like?
We gonna be a household name by then.
What? The next 5 years, okay, nobody's going to remember Universal Studios. Nobody's going to remember Goldwyn Myers. Nobody's going to know who Tyler Perry Studios is. No, because
We
you're
taking
going
over
to,
the
it's just
year.
going to be like,
Yeah.
oh,
Like, we really
Collective
trying to
Media
bring
Group.
film.
Right.
Like,
To
this
the
is the
East.
nation's capital. This
Right.
should be a
Not to
film
dish
hub.
off, but I'm
Right.
just saying. That's what
Because people
LA,
come in.
Atlanta,
Yeah,
DC.
people come in
into
into
the
the
film
film
and then
like
roll
I've been
out.
out at
Yeah.
night
Yeah.
and seen film crews set up like
Yeah.
butt crack at night. I'm like,
Yeah.
So we gonna be
Where
that
y'all
Also
house.
come
put a
from?
stop to that. They gonna have to come through Collective. They want
Right.
to shoot in the city. That's
Right.
how we going.
what are the criteria?
It ain't even about what you're
So-
going to do. It's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want. You're not going to want to shoot with
Yeah.
nobody else.
Yeah.
You're going automatic. It's
Are
gonna
you-
be automatic.
Y'all gonna retire yourself from your jobs?
I don't want to
Oh.
retire.
Right in the next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you mean from
6
where we
months.
are now?
Next
Okay,
6
but
months.
wait, for next 6 months.
If everything, God willing,
Mhm.
6 months. Yeah.
Next 6 months. Woo.
6 months.
Yeah.
6 months,
We gonna look back
guys.
on this like, oh, I'm a prophet.
Remember that?
Yes, I've
Okay.
spoken into existence. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like speaking into existence because this
Yeah.
is a house of speaking things into existence
Yeah.
Definitely.
and making it come to fruition.
Yes, ma'am.
It's writing the vision and making it plain.
Yeah.
So each and every one of the projects, write the vision, make it plain, and make it very simple, and put it on walls so that you can see it daily. And
All
it's
the
a
energy we
reminder.
put into the universe, good energy,
Energy,
positive
it
energy,
comes
is gonna
right back.
Comes back
reciprocate.
to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
If you can believe it,
you can
and
achieve
you can
it.
achieve it. The motivation for me isn't telling me what I could not be. Oh well.
I know he's like.
I feel
Yeah.
so
I'm so- I'm
This
used
is
to it.
what I have to do.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it right now.
Hey,
we'll break
Oh
out
yeah, we
into
break out
song.
into. You remember the first day we
Every
broke
time.
out into song and raps
Yeah.
and we freestyle when we on the road. We do.
We need a
Fun
good
times.
BTS person.
We
We
sure
shouting
do.
out for a
Yeah.
good BTS person. So we
Speaking
miss
of, we do have crew positions open. We need a
Yep.
super dope BTS photographer,
behind the
videographer,
scene.
behind the scenes.
We'll
Like
put
if
that
you're
on
interested in
later.
joining the Kelektiv Media Group family, we're gonna put the link up, info at collectivemediagroup.com for BTS.
Sound engineers.
We need a really dope sound
We
mixer.
can see that.
What was that?
If you have any audio background or whatever like that, I'm definitely looking for somebody to help us score music. Even though we have a lot of people that's helping us with that, but we really try to build this team strong. We built on loyalty and family.
Right.
Like if y'all
Yes.
are interested in being a part of
You about to
building
send
us
in
from the
your
ground
Some
up,
of
like,
the
you know
interview.
what I'm saying? Like come holler at us.
Some ACs.
Some ACs.
Assistant cameraman.
Yeah, camera ACs, like we here for the people, man. We try and build a really strong foundation in here. We try and bring Hollywood to DC.
Yep.
Not even trying to bring, we already
We are.
doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So
It's done.
it's just gonna get bigger and better. Yeah, we it's a lot coming down the pipeline right now. A lot coming down the pipeline right now. So.
And you don't have to wait also like for castings to go out because we do so much all the time. Like if you're interested in acting or interested in being an extra, because some people are like, oh well, I'm scared because I never did it before. You don't have to have ever done it before. We have a lot of background roles or small speaking roles. Casting at collectivemediagroup.com. That's casting, CASTING at KELEK.
It'll be the link right here.
Yeah.
The link in the
Right.
bio.
Right
Right
there.
Start right
And
here.
then and the ball,
And
and you have to do when I sing it, make sure the ball
The ball
goes
goes over there.
Yep. So,
Something like that.
Well,
and look, if anybody is interested in having using any of your locations in a film,
Location.
we
Need all that.
houses and warehouses and cars, and so if you're interested in having your
Hit us up.
location, whether it's business or residential or personal or vehicle, just you can send that email to
Everything.
info@collectivemediagroup.com.
Also, any college students or high school students that's interested in interning, also
Oh yeah.
hit us up at the info email. We definitely looking to give back to the community and bring, teach our youth, a lot about film as well. So we definitely want to start young with, high school, probably even maybe middle schoolers and bring them on set, get them
Right.
into the environment, let the kids know that you can do something other than, wanting to play sports or be a drug dealer or be a hip hop artist or singer entertainment.
Or work for the government.
Or work for the
Or work for
government.
the
You know what I'm
government.
saying? So there's other
Right
options
now,
out
that's
here. Little known fact, a
Say
lot
that
of the money
shaky.
is made behind the camera.
And that's not just with that. That's for hair, if you in
Yeah.
hair school or you in
Stylist.
makeup
Yeah.
school or in
Fashion.
fashion, like our leads. Janelle is our,
That's the plug.
hello. Janelle is our lead
Lead.
makeup
Miss
artist.
Charlene Brown, the
So
plug.
KMG
Charlene
Clan
Brown
Squad.
is our lead hair stylist and Stacy Hunt is our lead
The
wardrobe.
plug.
And Daryl Cortez is also one of the lead milk wardrobes.
The
So
plug.
when we do stuff, you can definitely intern because this project that we have coming up soon
Yeah.
it's a big production, and so they'll need
Right.
some assistance on set. So
cool stuff.
We're in a dance break right now.
Right
Break it down,
now.
break it down. Break it down, break it down. Break it down, break it down. Break it down.
No, but this is great. You guys, you inspire me beyond words because I went to school for this, and it was kind of one of those degrees where I'm just like, well, I don't want to do math, so I'm gonna do mass communication. And I used to do the TV production at school and high school and all that other stuff and the morning announcements. But this is a prime example of what pursuing your passion, having a vision of it, and then working in it. because a lot of people, they joke and they say, well, I'm not doing algebra on my job today, but what I went to school for and what I paid for in my degree, I'm actually working in that realm. It did not go to waste. So I'm in that field.
I
you
started
know?
in 7th grade.
Yeah, I did too.
I ran the
so
whole production thing, morning announcements,
all
did
of
music
that.
videos,
Yeah, I did
radio
edits,
videos,
all that
You the
stuff.
AV club.
films.
I
I was in
all
charge.
of that.
The teacher put me in charge, and I knew more than the teacher that was teaching.
See, and that's the thing about it, and that's the pure beauty behind it. And I'm sure that you have a background, you have a love, and you have a passion for that. And to see you working in it, that is very fulfilling. And with the show, I'm all about team entrepreneurship, team doing your dream, doing what you love, and really making it happen. And for people who watch it to see that it can happen and they can do it, no matter when you start or how you start, you just start and you get it done. And you guys are a prime example of starting, getting it done, and making waves within the community and creating something here within the Washington D.C. area that no one has ever done before on this level, you know, collectively.
Never take no for an answer, man.
No.
Follow your dreams, man. Because at the end of the day, like, we only offer the short amount of time here on Earth, and you never want to get to an age where you be like, what if, and be regretful. So,
Saying you shoulda, woulda, coulda,
yeah,
and you
you
did
shoulda, woulda,
nothing.
couldas, man. Like, never
That was
give up.
almost
Those are
me.
dead.
That was almost me, and I was like, I'm not going out like this.
You
I'm
can't.
not.
You can't. So again,
Thank you.
thank
Take
you.
that fear and harness it.
So
Yeah.
you know what? On that note, everybody give them just an inspirational word to each and
Shamelessly,
every person out
yeah.
there.
Oh.
Shamelessly plug yourselves.
Tell 'em
Let
who
them
you
know
are.
where you
Yeah,
can be
tell 'em what
found.
it is.
All that great
All your
information.
IGs and your BIE.
Ladies first.
All that stalker stuff.
All the
Gentlemen
stuff
first
that they
this
can-
time. We've been ladies first the whole
first,
time.
Yeah,
ladies
go ahead.
first.
That's why we love them, because they always take care of us. I mean, you never find two greater dudes to have around, have our back at any given moment. Anyway, but
You getting emotional?
they
I see the tear bubble.
They still no.
The
No.
tear.
I cry a lot.
With
No,
tissue.
no, not on this face right now.
Hey.
At any rate, you said inspiration or IG or
Whatever you want. Just something important to share with everybody.
Plug yourself.
And
Say
plug
something
yourself.
inspirational.
I'll
and
plug myself about never giving up in full circle. Nikki Frazier on Facebook. Nikki 4 words, the number 4 and words, and it's NIKI. I only need 1K in my name. Yeah. So in speech class at Morgan State, way back in the day, I did this skit for props and everything for an assignment. After the assignment, she said, "Oh my gosh, that was amazing. You should go into acting." I thought she was crazy because I was an accounting major. I love money. Well, I love numbers, but dollar signs in front of them,
Right.
which I still do. But I suppressed it, even though I wrote since I was a little girl. I had always written, but I suppressed it because I didn't see me in that like she saw me in that. So full circle now, after writing for magazines and telling my story out there and standing up and doing my poems in different places, this comes to me. And now I'm like, I
Ain't
got
no
this.
stopping, yeah.
What?
Right. That's good.
So, first plug, Jossie, JOSSIE, Vance, VANCE, and that's on Facebook and Instagram, so that's how you can contact me. My inspirations, whatever, is probably, I would say, nobody can stop you. Basically, you're the only person that can stop you from doing what you want to do. I allowed, I guess, like fear, because growing up, from DC area, it's very hard to find other people who are into what you're into if you're into this field. It was go-go, or it was teachers or police. Everybody wanted a totally different type of career. So the support of doing what I wanted to do was just so like, Josh, you're unreal. You're mine. You're so far-fetched. Like, it's not gonna happen. And you better go to school to be a teacher or something. And so the struggle of that, and it just was like, forget it. Nobody's gonna believe it, and nobody's gonna like it. And then they came came along, and I was like, they're just like me. There's other people just like me. And then so they're out there and just don't stop. Like I've been writing since. He don't believe me when I say that in high school I was in a rap group.
You ain't got no bars.
Where your bars at?
I was in a rap group. Boy, don't play. Whatever.
Where your bars at?
People who know that I went to high school with, when we would go to the house and be in the studio, they already know.
Okay.
I have
Okay, let's
been
hit them fresh
writing.
rhymes.
No, I said high school. I'm not gonna spit what I spit.
No.
Oh,
about to say they calling in. I got a question.
No.
Hey, Eric Brown.
I want to be dancing Spider-Man, but no, but
I said
I've
dancing
been,
Spider-Man.
Oh, that video was
Yeah.
crazy.
But I've
I love that.
I've always loved writing. But believe it or not, writing poetry, music, songs, stories. I used to write everything in my diary, and my family members used to say, "Josh, this is really good. This is really good." But I also used to design. I wanted to be a fashion designer. Believe it or not, that was what I wanted to do: fashion design and acting. I never wanted this behind the scenes stuff. I was like, no, I don't want to. Who wants to pick up I don't want to do that stuff. I want to be on the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And then I used to do extra work on the Eve show. And when I went to that production studio, I was like, I'm gonna own me one of these one day. And I don't think I ever got back in front of the camera. Everything was, oh my God, I want to write, I want to produce, I want to edit, I want to direct, I want to do all that. So the only person stopping you from doing what you want to do is you. Just do it, like Nike.
Here we go. Inspiration and plugs and all of that. I'll start with the inspiration first. I've been shooting in this area for about 12 years. I started out as a one-man band. That's where the phrase Super Coop came from, because I was doing everything, working with everyone, and then through the grace of God, it got to a point where I was like, man, I can't keep doing this by myself. But I'm real, like, it's hard for me to trust people. You know what I'm saying? Because people, when they see you in a certain position, they either A, get envious, or two, they want to ride your coattails and weigh you down or be dead weight or whatever like that. So it took me, like, people would hit me, but I like to think that I'm a good judge of character. And I can feel and see somebody's spirit, upon meeting them in a short period of time. So when we all met and we had that first initial meeting, I was like, yeah, I could rock with these. I could rock with these people or whatever like that. So in terms of that, like I always talk about when preparation meets opportunity. If it's something that you want to do, like if you want to be a writer, you want to be a director, you want to play basketball, or you want to be an artist or whatever, you gotta be prepared always. And when the opportunity presents itself, you know what I'm saying, you got to be ready to move at a moment's notice. So, and that's pretty much where we are now. Like, we didn't have opportunities come up that we've been prepared. So, you know what I'm saying, now we got these opportunities to do some things that we probably wouldn't otherwise been able to do. That at least I know that I probably wouldn't been able to do if I didn't have them with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I was still moving a certain way, with them with me in my corner, is like it's in high speed, high gear. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate them. This is my family, man. Like extended family. Like I love them and everything like that. Social media is abstract_media, ABSTRAK_media. Facebook is Cooper Brandon, I think. What she say, Smart?
She said that ghetto spelling again.
Oh yeah.
No, because before I
it's
do
saucy.
it,
never say
It's
we're gonna say phonetic.
No,
The phonetic
We're
alphabet.
gonna stop saying ghetto. We're gonna say
it's bothering
phonetic.
me out
It's
because
phonetic.
when I first did it, and I was like, oh, it's abstract, like the real abstract. He's like, that is not how you spell it. You better fix it now. Come back. I'm like, oh,
It's
sounds
with a K.
okay.
If you're gonna spell it right, it's with a K. Also, hold on, before we go, we have a super dope hip hop artist named A-Rock.
A-Rock.
Find him on Instagram at A-Rock Music, rock music. Check him out. He's a super dope artist, man. We got a lot of projects coming up with him. If you need your
Video
music
coming.
mixed, engineered, we got a super dope music video about to come out that's paying homage to the first house party called
That's
Never
right.
Had, featuring Brian Angel.
Yeah.
Then man, yeah, other than that, man, like consistency is key, man. Consistency. Whatever you doing, be consistent with it, and
Exactly.
all your dreams and wishes will come true with you just being consistent and staying the course. So, message.
So my inspirational thing is, if you woke up without a goal, go back to sleep. So that's why I say I don't believe in a clock. I don't believe in time. You know, you got to inspire yourself to do something on your own. You can't, you know, try to get someone to always help you, and you just try to, you know, piggyback off their back. You got to put something in it too. And that's why I like my family, because all of us do what we do at our, you know, at their best. And I was so happy to finally find a team that could push me, and I can help push them individually as well. And we all push each other to do our best, and we do nothing but the best quality work, you know, that we can do with what we have that we own. We own our own equipment.
Yes.
We don't have to go, you know, get something. We work hard on our personal jobs, and we believe in the project, and we put a lot into ourselves.
Invest in yourself.
Yeah, and we invest in ourselves pretty much. You know, people ask us how we doing, and we love what we do, and we're true about what we do. So, other than that, you can find me at I Am Direct on IG, Direct on Facebook, Eric _ Blade
You gonna say something about his name too?
Brooks.
You gotta spell it.
IAMDYREC
Go ahead and say something.
on IG. And also follow us.
I thought it was DIREC.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying, when I first met him, I was like, oh, so he a director, so call him direct. But no, he want to be direct, like a directosaurus or something.
That's right. Stomping on 'em.
Boom, boom.
But I have something I wanted to say too before we go. So I wanted to give a shout out to a couple people.
Shout it out.
First is, even though Kelektiv owners, we can't forget about Jamie. He couldn't make it today, but Jamie is the 5th owner. Jamie Tyler. We miss you,
He's
Jamie.
the 5th heartbeat.
He's the 5th heartbeat. But we would not. There's no way at all that we would do what we do without some special people.
Tell him.
So Shantae.
Shantae Turner.
Love you, Shantae Turner. That's our PA. Nadine
What up,
Butler.
dude?
We got Janelle, Zenobia. We got Charlene Brown. It does our makeup. Does our hair. Janelle does our makeup. Nadine and Shantae are our PAs. Shaka Balamani.
Shaka.
He's our PA as well. And
Dean Curry.
That's right, Dean Curry. And I can't get little Mama Bree Bree.
Oh,
That's our little
That's
future filmmaker.
That's
right
our
there.
future
That's our
filmmaker. Yes.
cinematographer in the making.
They we're the owners, but collectively as a team, everything that we've done and is successful because of the entire team. So even though we're the owners, that that's
We couldn't do it without y'all,
we couldn't do it
man.
without y'all.
Mhm.
And so I want to thank you. But I want to give some shout outs for people who have businesses that we also without them wouldn't have. Catwalk Boutique.
Catwalk
Yes,
Boutique.
Catwalk.
Angel Park.
Catwalk
Park.
Boutique and Angel Park is in Baltimore on
Fells Point.
Aliciana Avenue. Meeks, oh my
Meeks,
goodness, we
Meeks.
gotta give a
Meeks
shout
Soul Bar and Grill.
So
Meeks.
with Meeks, I have to give a shout out to Ron and Meeks and say thank you for letting us use your location. It's good food, good drinks, good atmosphere, a nice club. They're the owners, and it's Meeks, and it's in Waldorf off of Washington Street. Road. Washington Road.
Right
How-
across from the
but-
firehouse.
Right.
Right.
But we was told, when we make it big and we get our first Oscar, we're going to forget the little guys. But I just want to shout out to the ones who proved to them. So, Termite. Hey,
Termite. My man Vince.
Vince.
Benny, what up, baby?
And, oh my goodness.
Kenny.
I can't get out.
Kenny, what up, baby?
Kenny, Termite, and Vince. Oh my God. Mwah. See, we didn't forget you. We
Oh,
never
speaking of
did.
shout outs,
We hit, all we hit.
he recently shouted out our film company, PNC Creations, the guy that did my suits for Blade.
Oh,
I want
yeah,
to shout him
definitely.
out because
Yeah.
he shot us out
He-
over
man, he
Chicago.
He's killing the
Yeah.
props.
Yeah,
Killing
so.
them.
Yeah.
The suits,
So-
the
Definitely
props,
got it.
everything. He's killing it.
Everything.
Say thank you,
So
thank you.
that was all I wanted to say. Thanks to that. And then the other people who come along and still help make it happen. We had Chi Chi who drives from Virginia
Chi
Beach
comes
the time,
all
and
the way
she-
from
she
Virginia
does
Beach to come
GTS sometimes
do
for
BTS
us
and
and
help us out on
all the
set.
other people who volunteered and come on set to be a part of the production. Other people who've given us locations and just thank you. We love you. And
It takes a village.
it does.
Takes a village.
And watch out for us because I truly believe that we have something special being black-owned business.
That's number
It's
one.
very, very rare. You see a group of black professionals get together to form, one umbrella. So keep your eyes out. KMG, be a household name.
Know the name.
Okay.
Know the name. Wear the name. Be the name.
You see it.
That's right.
You see it.
You see it. You see it. You see it.
We got the
Where's yours?
merchandise too.
Where's
It's all
yours?
of
My
it.
head over there.
Oh yeah, we got the
We
merchandise
got
you want
that
to
good
have.
merchandise. You
My
want that
head
hat.
over
We got the
there.
shirts.
You know
We
what
want a
I'm
button.
saying? We
There
got
you go,
buttons.
buttons.
We got flares.
Said button.
Button.
You know, we got flares. Okay. And the scene. And the scene.
I chose to rock my fro.
Me too.
Yeah, Fro Day.
Bro day.
Friday.
I'm getting mine cut
Friday.
tomorrow. Ay. It's 3 inches. It's just trim.
It's just 3 inches.
Just some layers. So I'm gonna get some layers so now it'll be even fatter. Yes.
Okay.
It won't drop to the bottom. I'll have fat fall over
Yeah, that.
there. A bigger bush.
Ba ba boom.
Don't worry. I'm back to the wig.
You have that ba ba boom.
Yes.
So, with all of this wonderful things being said,
I'm your man, Billy Blessed. It is a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to have these people in the building with us. We're always looking for bigger and brighter things. And if you all did not recognize, they said they're not going to forget the little people when they get big.
That's
That's
right.
because they are big. That's how we do it. Remember, stunting is a habit, favor is a lifestyle.
it's me, Jazzy. Hashtag know me. Hashtag know you. Until
And know us.
know them. Until then.
Make it.
Did you?